When my husband and I got married, he wasn't exactly thrilled about getting a cat, but I grew up with them and eventually convinced him, under one condition though. He would never be the one to clean the litter box. And honestly, I was fine with that. But when we went to adopt, we found two inseparable sibling kittens. They were always cuddled up together, and we just couldn't separate them. So we ended up coming home with two cats instead of just one. Then I got pregnant, and if you didn't know, cleaning the litter box while pregnant isn't exactly safe because of something called toxoplasmosis. On top of that, my husband started complaining about the smell more often, so I kept the litter box tucked away in the laundry room. But once my pregnancy hit, my sense of smell went wild, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. We ended up getting the litter robot 4 at home, which was great, but once the baby was born, we decided to stay near my parents for a few months and bring our cats along. So instead of driving 11 hours with a bulky litter box, we wanted something more compact and affordable just for the stay. That's when we found the Catlink, and honestly, it's been such a helpful solution. So in today's video, I'm going to share what our experience with the Catlink has been like, what I think it does well, and where there's still room to improve. That said, let's get right into it. Alright, so the reason that we ended up going with the Catlink was because we were looking for something that still had the automatic, self-cleaning features that we were used to, but in a more compact and affordable design. It's basically made to do the same thing as the litter robot, take the hassle out of scooping, cut down on odor, and keep the litter fresh without constant maintenance. What's cool is that the Catlink has a lot of the same smart features like an app that tracks your cat's usage, built-in odor control, and safety sensors to make sure that it doesn't start cleaning while your cat's inside. It even supports multiple cats, which is great for us since we have 2 of them. It's definitely more affordable, but it still checks a lot of the same boxes. So for our temporary setup while away, it really seemed like the right option. Now, in terms of how it works, the Catlink came pretty much ready to go. We just unboxed it, placed it in the corner of the extra room apartment we were staying in, plugged it in, and filled it with our usual clumping litter. It works with most litter types, which makes things really simple. Then I downloaded the Catlink app and connected it to the Wi-Fi, which only took a few minutes. Then, after your cat uses it, the globe slowly rotates and sifts out the clumps, dropping them into a waste drawer below that we line with a plastic bag. The clean litter then gets recycled back into place, and it leaves everything out automatically so it's ready for the next use. And since we've got 2 cats, it's been super helpful. It keeps the litter cleaner for longer, and the smell is way less noticeable, which is especially important now that I'm still super sensitive to odors after pregnancy. That said, Catlink offers a few different litter box models depending on your budget and what features you're looking for. First up, we've got the Scooper SE Lite, which is their most basic option. It gives you the automatic self-cleaning function without all the extras, and it's usually priced at just under $400. So if you're just looking for something simple and reliable, this one's a great starting point. Next is the Scooper SE, which is a little more upgraded. It has better odor control and a bigger waste drawer, and it usually sells for around $430, but it's often on sale, so it's worth checking the website to see the current price. Then there's the Scooper Standard Pro X, which is built more for multi-cat households. It includes app connectivity, health tracking, and other smart features. This one starts at around $430. After that, there's the Luxury Pro X, which is like the fancier version of the Young Pro X. It has a more premium look and some added comfort touches, and it goes for about $480. And finally, there's the Scooper Pro Ultra, which is their newest model. It's got all the extras, including AI features and even a built-in camera, and it costs about $600. On top of that, Catlink also offers bundles that include ramps, waste bags, and other accessories, and just keep in mind that they almost always have discounts and great deals available. We personally went for the Scooper Standard Pro X, since we already have a litter box at home, and this just made sense as a second one. That way, whenever we visit my parents for an extended stay, we can bring our cats along and keep the litter box set up there. Overall, there are a bunch of options depending on your budget, and again, if you're thinking about getting the Catlink, I'll leave the discounted affiliate link in the description below. So if you use that, you'll get a deal that you won't find directly on their website. Now, I have to say, in terms of maintenance, it's honestly really easy. The waste drawer slides out just like a regular trash bin, and switching out the bag takes maybe 30 seconds. When it's time to clean the inside, a quick wipe down with a damp cloth usually does the trick, and even the sifting area is easy to access for a deeper clean. It's not something that you have to do all the time, but every few months, just like you would with any bathroom area, it's good to give it a refresh. Also, the waste bag doesn't need to be replaced that often. With 2 cats, I usually have to empty it every 4 or 5 days, but if you only have 1 cat, you could probably stretch it to about a week, maybe even longer, which has been super helpful for us. The Catlink app also adds to the convenience. It sends you alerts when the waste drawer is almost full or when something needs attention, so you're not constantly checking it. Plus, it tracks how often your cat is using the litter box. That said, as much as I like it, there are a couple of things worth mentioning. For starters, while the cleaning cycle is pretty quiet overall, it does make a soft wiring sound that you'll probably notice at first. It doesn't last long, maybe a minute or 2, but if it's running during a quiet moment, like during a movie, you'll definitely hear it. Also, the shape of the Catlink is a bit more compact than something like the litter robot, which is great for space. But if you have a bigger cat, it might feel a little tight for them. My 2 adjusted just fine, but if you've got a larger breed, it's something to consider. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up my review on the Catlink Litterbox. After using it for the past few months, I can say it's been a really helpful and reliable setup for us and our 2 cats. For something that's more affordable than the litter robot, but still has those smart features, odor control, and easy maintenance, it really did a great job. And so, if you're looking for an alternative to some of the pricier options out there, Catlink is definitely worth looking into. It's compact, it works with regular clumping litter, and it still gives you a lot of the convenience that makes life easier, especially if you're dealing with things like pregnancy, kids, or a busy schedule. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope this video helped you get a better idea of whether the Catlink is the right fit for you. And just as a reminder, if you're thinking of getting one, don't forget to check out the affiliate link in the description down below, where you'll get a discount that you won't find directly on their website. And of course, if you've got any questions or want to share your experience with Catlink, drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.